I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. No, Trapper, no. Yeah, my Trapper, no. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're just a weirdo. But speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare, though. But hey, at least they make for a sexy bunch. Ooh, and talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Delicious, just the way I like it. How did you know? Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. My only regrets, I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now's the time. Nah. Never mind, he left. Ah, well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? Don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard, and he definitely didn't get the name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And do please make sure to leave a review, it really helps with the algorithms. Trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Well, hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock the coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament. The floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. But actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine. Go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love, and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, it's not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection's overrated. The universe is filled with mystery. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as a part of creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. You two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? Oh, you don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. Ugh, they always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. No, sure, they make great points, I agree. Okay, fine, can we please move on to the part where I say if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and a comment. Yay! I've made that joke, you know, the first 2 times, I'm going 3 out of 3. Yes, of course, apologies, Silver. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time on the island? Yes, I am not suspicious that there's no option. What an encouraging response. And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Claudette? Claudette? She got the ocean, she got Claudette. Hey, Claudette, maybe Silver isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. Aw, zero chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you're gonna respond. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. That doesn't matter, though. We're so happy to hear you're having fun. Didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Silver.
Yeah, we're all having fun.
We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Nope. I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I agree with the terms of this verbal contract. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Hey, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that's in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance. The grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and... so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. We get some strawberries here, a yogurt. Magic powers only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It's like going through puberty again. Except all in one day and on a beautiful, mysterious island. That's not how you went through puberty? What? Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today, 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart, something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill, but softer, warmer. Ooh, sounds like it could be love. Or maybe just indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. That surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. Oh, hi, Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say I didn't? I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing, and last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had long enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Silver to our island paradise and... Yeah, that was in quotations. Didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question, too. It's, when will Wraith shut up? Alright, so Wraith might be the only wildly different playthrough then, since he's the one who's like, what the fuck is up with this island? And everyone else just kind of goes with it. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Ooh, damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any of that breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. Yeah, you hear that? Oh, who are you addressing? Me? Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, that's okay, right? You know, I'm pursuing a relationship with one of the 4 fine killers, but the person I'm really getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay, in so much as it serves to illustrate that you have lost your mind, seeing as how I'm not real and all. Oh. Yeah, I heard it this time, though. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. Wake up, neighbors. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh, a little more. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes. Oh, how does that feel? Oh, intense. Nice. Oh, yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Well, now I want you to take that and put it right. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, just like that? Oh, exactly like that. I swear, I had no idea these two were even doing whatever it is that they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Okay, please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Okay, whoa, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Does anyone know where I could buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were, I don't exactly know what you were doing, but it sounded like fun? You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oh. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense. Did you think we were... me and him? Dwight? Oh, come on, you don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Ugh, my life is a nightmare, and somehow it's never been worse than right now. Oh, doing that laugh always makes me cough, sorry. Let's go, lover boy. Noted all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes are up anyways. Good luck, you're gonna need it. And hey, if you do figure out how to escape the island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Trogmedy sounds better. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday wasn't short a lot. And so far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tip. It's like a palm tree's bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree, it's... Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up, announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some force kind of checking with the group? Ugh, I don't like it. Fishy, kind of lazy. Oh, whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out, if you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. The blow-up bat, it's threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath. Just like the rest of them, you don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. All right, so now that that guy's gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... No, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, yeah, Huntress. I mean, that makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. Hear us there. Well, doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry, well, it floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? Maybe a pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point. You should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. Ah, she's the Hugstress. It's adorable. You look up at this towering goddess trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the Trapper interjects. I demand you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted? Ooh, tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then you die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island's got me tilted. What's up? Who's it gonna be? I gotta go with Huntress. Whee! Whee! We got a new achievement, Forest Friend. Ooh, all right. This is, now we're getting into this thing where choices actually matter a bit more. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. I know it is. Stupid narrator. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize you've arrived. A cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. And you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin's cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. You gonna invite me inside? I do need an invitation. Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Huh, didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang. Hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. Wait, explore your own house? What? I mean, yeah, okay, this is her cabin we saw at the end of Wraith, so it's not like she's just like, here's this random cabin, let's go in it, it's mine now. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Oh, hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I guess this one. Because, like, she likes to collect baubles, so no, don't be like, don't collect stuff. And this is you're saying, like, you don't like it, but you could learn to like it. So that seems the best. Like, at least it's a neutral, right? It's... Uh-oh. Oh, maybe not. Are you a hoarder? Why do you need so many watches and umbrellas? Are those someone's reading glasses? They probably miss them. Oh, the keys? Oh, goodness, the keys. That's a bit much, isn't it? Huntress lights up. She's excited that you know what all these random things are called. Okay, I didn't expect that. Like, I just thought it was gonna be like... I just thought it was gonna be like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it, but I could learn to like it, and being like, oh, it's a thing, just being neutral. But no, you're like, I am judging you for this, and she's like, yay, you know the names of... This is what TV Tropes calls right for the wrong reasons. She is like the Little Mermaid. That's funny. I like that. That's funny. All right. I so very badly want to know why humans carry around so many peculiar accoutrements. You know the word accoutrement? It is a bit much, which means I've got plenty to share. Here, take this. The key to her heart. She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's going to talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know the word accoutrement. Okay, moving on then. Hey! Again, see, and that's why the narrator is like, you have to agree with me. Because I just pointed that out. I'm like, she knows that? What? And now the narrator's like, no one's going to talk about it? I'm like, I'm talking about it. The narrator says, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I'll give you a game over. Okay, no one talked about it. Moving on. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on the island. Also, apparently killer crabs, because both of our other playthroughs, they talked about how there was a killer crab, and if you wanted to know more, you had to go with Huntress. So I'm excited to meet these killer crabs. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. Ooh, a little gossip, huh? What are you playing at? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arm. You are not mad about it. But before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in... Hey, the killer crabs! Yay! MVP. The most valuable crustacean. Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you in Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? No. No. We're gonna fight. Like, because shielding Huntress, like, obviously not. She's the one that's gonna shield you, if anything. And you don't want to be a coward. We're gonna fight back. You quickly reach out and grab a shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that a shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. Well, I didn't know that, but I just figured you grab something to fight with. But, you know, the fact that it's a sword certainly helps. It's a shash kebab. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off of. DBD joke. Whenever a killer hits someone to give the survivors a chance to escape, they always, like, wipe their weapon after doing a hit. Now you know, you non-DBD players. Hey, looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Oh man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start the family one day. How about you? Yeah, you're a family. Of course. Family. Because you're not going to tell her you don't like family. Of course, I love kids. I'd love to be a parent one day. Huntress smiles. I loved my dear mother so much. Can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. Teach her everything I know. And I won't be killed by some horrible elk. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering around the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. Oh wait, did I ask her? I thought she asked me. I must have asked her and just read it as Huntress. Oh well. Whatever. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage and Mother would tell me stories. We'd drink tea, imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm and everyone is so attractive, like thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head, nightmares. Visions of a dark cloud, Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try and push it off. Yeah, oh, totally. Yeah, you are completely right. Also, more confirmation, you were taken by the entity. A dark swirling cloud is how people end up in the entity's realm. Albeit you're in a different realm than normal. You know, I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. It's like we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Oh, yeah, it's that symbol. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, and before I can click again while you can look at it, this is the same symbol that you find on the weird gold coins throughout the game, too. Yep. Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There is no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. Did Spirit say anything about island mysteries? I don't remember. A good reason to go watch my Spirit playthrough. I'll need to rewatch it. I don't remember. Spirit, I think, was mainly just one-track mind about getting revenge on her dad. I think she never mentioned anything, which kind of fits with the whole, like, if she's not interested in it, she doesn't care at all one way or the other. So, like, the island being a trap or something weird or something greater going on, like, it just doesn't register for her because she doesn't care about it. She only cares about the revenge on her dad. So yeah, I don't think she mentioned anything about it. Wonder if Trapper mentions. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we have here an old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that voice that we can't hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They're here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there like this whole time waiting for his cue? Okay, that's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get in there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that's half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. Okay, that would be pretty awesome. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Less about that part. Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I do mean really, and by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? And I will clip this for, however many weeks from now, if I do another YouTube video, if Huntress and Trapper interrupt each other, I get 1,000 million calling it points. Sorry, we're doing a Huntress playthrough. I am very curious to see what the Trapper playthrough will be like, though. I cannot get a read on him. Like, because yes, like he's like the big, dumb, I'm rich, full of himself guy, but I don't know. I mean, he's certainly also emotional, and I mean, and he does, like, okay, he threatens to, you have to pass his quiz so he doesn't kill you, but he also helps you at the end of the spirit. So it's like, I cannot get a read on him. So one of the reasons why I was saving him for last. The other being because I wanted to mix up. We were seeing girl, boy, so everyone doesn't have to wait super long for their preferred eye candy. Hey, look, that life isn't for me, bro. Wow, I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much. He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. But oh shit, he is. No. Thanks, but no thanks. Look, I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment. Oh, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I am hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. And see, like, that's the other thing is he'll be like, you're like, I don't like you. And he's like, well, fuck you. But I like that you told me that anyways. So yeah, very curious about how his playthrough is gonna go. But for now, we've got the warm, welcoming arms of Trapper leaves you and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. Is he just gonna stay in there all night? I thought like we were walking slow motion. The Huntress just turns and he's sploosh. Oh, this game. Third playthrough and it's still making me laugh. Hey, shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing's familiar. Better not get lost out here. Yeah, Trapper just gets funnier everything he says, which is why I'm looking forward to his playthrough. Ugh. Oh, sorry, I thought I was talking, Huntress. You can talk. Ugh, can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you, piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clearing a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama and that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. But Huntress doesn't call you that. Woo! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Right with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come and find me. Oh, yeah, we already did this minigame on Race playthrough. Well, okay, not doing as great. I don't think I've ever... Okay, so... I don't think I've ever gotten a full perfect score on any of these, except the very first time I did one on Spirits. Tag. You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives. You trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? It can be both. You're so good at hiding, I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they actually do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let guard down, something terrible happens. What about if we let our pants down? No. I assume they're just agreeing with her because that worked before. Because if you're like what? Like, were you not listening? She has said multiple times that her mom got killed. Just saying. So you know what? Totally. I agree. Again, that seems to be Huntress's sort of modus operandi. Wraith, you have to be honest. Spirit, you have to be aloof. Huntress, you're just like, that's a good idea you had, Huntress. And something on the island is for sure out to get us, if only I knew what. A desolate energy fills your chest. You said too much and anger flushes around you. Do what you came here to do. Oh, you clutch your head in agony. What are you doing here? Oh, look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay. Or the ocean is gonna get real mad. You're thinking too much about why you're here. The ocean doesn't like that. It says you obey me, not yourself. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one's manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come on, get some grub. Ooh, is it gonna be Wraith? I wanna know what he wants for dinner. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And no, that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really are feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secret. Okay, but enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. And all the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trixie. Yeah, she's just very straightforward and simple. Treat her like a kid, yeah. Although I didn't see that. Like, there is something out to get us here, and the entity is like, whoa, slow down on that. You don't get to escape this meta. All the appetizing singles are here, and also Wraith, and my friend Zoidberg. We're not gonna do the gag where we cram them all on screen again at the same time, so just believe me, they're all here. They're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone's being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Oh, congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. And no, not because of your personality, it's that you met them yesterday. However, since Wraith seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight's the least we can do. Heaven knows they're not going to do any better than that. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, you know, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyways, so I say we just do a simple salad or something. Like the green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo is gross. I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg, though. It has no nutritional value. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That is on all of us. So, Huntress killed a bunch of stuff, cooked it, made a cheesecake. Trapper. Rare lamb, salt, pepper, no sauce. Wraith, just some lettuce. Dinner will be served short. Actually, I wonder what Spirit would do. She did work in a restaurant before she was killed. So I think she was a waitress. I don't think she was a chef. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? We've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how are you going to describe it to the others? Say too much or too little could affect your standing with the group. Okay, don't say nothing, though. Nothing is not an option. I think tell of your brush with death. Like, if it was like, because joke about having kids, like, if it was just mentioning kids, I'd say yes. But joking about it, I think she would take the wrong way, because she is very invested in a family. So I think this one. I just got thrown because I'm like, kids, yeah, that's the right choice. And I'm like, oh, wait, no. Today was nuts. We went to Huntress's secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's through. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never have happened on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. No, Trapper, no. Yeah, my Trapper, no. Trapper. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone, and they're all very tired. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's the dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not the charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetit. Don't you mean bone? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both sexual and deadly. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? We'll be nice. I'm not... Top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big's gonna happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly, or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yeah, and I'm kind of immediately regretting how I did. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. Of the fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of my childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. No one knows how to... The dinner wasn't awkward, it was just after Trapper talked about his crabs. Oh, Trapper. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will the narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my head like this? That doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something is always seeming to happen here, so nothing happening is probably not a great sign. Cool. Now everyone's looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? We could play charades, boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of the way, because, you know, who knows what that thing can do? I don't know, shoot lasers or something. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Nah, you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. Hey, he's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. But Silver was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Sure. We still have not done one of the stories. I'm game. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, great, sure. Anyways, what type of story do you want to tell? Adventure. We've done action. A very stupid story about a bar fight. We've done romance, about how your parents met. But, you know, it kind of had a good point about when you're into someone, you know. So let's go adventure. All right, you like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventure? Oh, now we're talking. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. You just nod polite. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. A solid hobby, great foundation for a story for sure. You pause. Everyone is waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. Wait, that was it? That was not much of a story. That was barely even a thought. My pun I made was better than that story. Are you sure that's all you have to say? No. I was just kidding. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? All right. Yeah, that's different so far, so. I love a good romance, the soft, gentle kind that you can bring your kids to without worrying that you're really gonna screw them up. Boo. In case you were confused, that was not like, I'm a ghost, boo. It's just a you suck, boo. No, I got it. Thanks, narrator. I got it. There was once a newly elected prime minister in England. He was single, which was quite strange for a leader of his stature. Over the first few months of his tenure, he started to fall for one of his assistants, a girl from the wrong side of the tracks. She was so different from other girls, brash and adorable, with a hint of vulnerability. After the President of the United States made a move on her during one of his visits, he had her sent away. I'm sorry, did you just steal this from a popular Christmas movie? You watch Christmas movies? Obviously, they're the only thing on TV in December. I have all the streaming subscriptions, but I still really love flipping channels. I want to know what happens to the Prime Minister. Do they end up together and start the family? This doesn't end in revenge. I'm leaving. When do people get tortured in a warehouse? It's not that kind of movie. Aw, Trickster is so sad that people aren't tortured in a warehouse. Oh. Alright, well that didn't go well. Never plagiarize a masterpiece. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, this narrator keeps it real. We can't end it there. So who else is telling a story tonight? Alright, Huntress, you seem raring to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. Just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Oh, hot. I'm invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened in the night, and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. Help! I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae. A rusalka. Wait, what? We're playing Axiom Verge now? Her true self. Sorry for interrupting you. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, the Rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre and... But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb And probably some candy for the road. Wait, damn, did she think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. That was story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment, builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. Ugh. My small talk getting in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know what we need to get back to, that thing that we do when we're not on screen. Yeah, okay, yeah, you have your fun tonight. Try not to wink wink, end up dead. Wait, why did you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight's physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Yeah, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She is strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I see somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in! What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bar while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? So you're not a 420 type of... Never mind. What if we turned and ran away as far from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded you're after, you should join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. My own choice and completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I am so over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to your fabricated problems. I will be sitting in the shade, drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, you know, special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who's it gonna be? Who are you gonna head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, no, we're not dating around. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we are back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Trees? You know, I had the feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste, and I don't just say that because I'm considering eating. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? I don't know. Ugh. Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you into something special. Huh. This is also where we went for, Spirit. So I wonder if Trapper is also... No, Trapper said the hot tub. Okay. Cool. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies? And are those taxidermy tools? Okay, cool. You freaking out? I'm not freaking out. Wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Hey, something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. Oh, hey, we got it this way too. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. One were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. She's not a poisoning. Oh, wait, she can put poison on her hatchet. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. We drank it at the beginning of the game when we spent the coin. We can drink it now. It's fine. Look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy. And the conclusion is... bombs away. I mean, you know... if you're going down on a Hellscape Paradise Island, you pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Oh yeah, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? There can't be a dog, even though I know you like them. That might be the first time any of the path referred to what you said in the intro stuff. There was this ex. They were really into Dobermans. Like, too into them. It's a long story. Okay, not rabbit, that's hers. Fluffy cat or anglerfish? So yeah, obviously rabbit's her thing. Don't take that. Maybe anglerfish, because it's like a hunter. You know, like it's like, ooh, pretty light, and then like, oh. But she did think you'd be cute as a dog. This was at the beginning. Hey, you're right. She did say she didn't have any relationships. Why, I am gonna not point that out because I signed a non-disparagement agreement and can't say anything negative about this game. The game is lying. She said she had no relationships and now she says she has an ex. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once. That doesn't count, does it? All right, chat. What are we thinking? Do we... An anglerfish mask would be dope. That's true. Maybe we just do that because it's dope. Chat has spoken. A mask with a light dangling off the front of it and big scary fang teeth? All the better to see in the dark when I go out for my evening hunt and chomp my prey to death. I'm talking anglerfish, baby. Oh, that is such a cool idea. Badass. Also, some of these choices, cat probably wouldn't have been bad. Because, like, at least with Spirit, there was the, like, a neutral and a good and a bad. So cat might have just been neutral. Yeah, I'm full of cool ideas. I don't even know where they come from. They come from chat. Speaking of which, if you're watching this on YouTube, come to my Twitch stream sometime. Then you can have cool ideas and I'll steal them. I mean, what? I don't know where they come from. Probably like, you know, the clouds or something. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight. All alone in my skimpy pajamas. Just winks at you. Okay. I guess celebration. Like, obviously, like, I'm gonna be working on this gift for you all alone, almost naked. Okay, bye. But I don't think you, again, metagaming the game itself, you don't get the romance until the very end. So if you were like, let's get out of here right now, it's not gonna work because we know, we've played the game twice. We know when the romance scene is and it's not right now. So I guess by default it deserves a celebration. I'm not sure where this is going though. This deserves a celebration. You thump your fist on the table like you're in some old-timey movie about horny Vikings or surly Russian ice farmers. Hey, I want to play, oh, you know. I'm fine with horny Viking, surly Russian ice farmer game too, you know. More drinks! Drinks for all my friends! Whoa, okay, slow it down. Even I don't have that kind of energy after today. Let's do something a bit more relaxing. Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors? Maybe? Just a thought? Making more masks? Ooh, or wait, like matching gloves for the mask? Oh, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island. Dwight, I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely? Yeah, you read my mind. I'll meet you there. I'm talking about mycology, you know, mushrooms. I've picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for great soup base, which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Uh-oh. Okay, that sounds easy enough. I mean, the mechanics sound easy enough. My grandpa actually knew mushroom picking, hunting. Like, he knew mushroom foraging and stuff, but I don't. Okay, and we're doing like, yeah, not the Mario ones. Mushrooms. Safe to eat. Let's pull up an image, cause I'm gonna cheat the game. Well, when I look at poisonous mushrooms, there's one that looks like that. So this one, I guess, maybe? I mean, I'm all about just cheating the system to get the right answer, but I don't even like purple-ish mushroom, yellowish mushroom. What the hell? Okay, that sounds easy enough. Correct, it's called a black trumpet. Yeah, I totally knew that. And boop, 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 it's delish. Next up, this one is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. Is there a yellow trumpet mushroom? Looks kind of the same. The yellowfoot trumpet chanterelle mushroom. So that would be a real one if that is another trumpet. Yeah, chat says yellow trumpet, so we'll go with it. Hey, trying to pick. Correct! Hey, yeah, there we go. Yellow trumpet chanterelle. Hey, that's a chanterelle. It sounds fancy and it tastes fancy too. Just like certain someone I know, I bet. Nom nom nom. They're on your dress, so you think they're edible? I mean, one would hope that here's a tasty mushroom. And you're like, oh boy, this matches my dress. The right one looks like shiitake, but the one on the left looks like one I ate last year, sorta. Shiitake is a little different than that, I think. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy, and which will make you vomit until you die? That doesn't look like either. That one doesn't have a picture. Internet, you're not helping me. I don't... Okay, I will also admit that I was totally wrong that you think the white one is deadly, but you're not positive. Whatever, good enough for me. It means I don't have to look stuff up. So you think this one's good? Do you think the white one is dead? Okay. But I was gonna say, so like in Spirit's playthrough, there's like, they threaten you with a quiz about Edo, Japan, but then they're like, no, we're not doing that. And then in Wraith's playthrough, you have to choose between constellation knowledge or cornhole. I went with cornhole because I'm like, that's a mini game we've already played, and you do it. In this one, it's like, here's a mushroom quiz. Oh wait, you actually have to fucking do the mushroom quiz. Good job, chat. I think the only one I might have guessed without any help was the first one, otherwise I had no idea. Correct. That's a green cracking rasula. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. You like flexing your what the hell are mushrooms? Fun. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers, and... perfect score! That knowledge is gonna come in handy if we're stranded here on this island for much longer. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. I mean, I would assume, like, that you're no bumpkin? Well, but that's not true. She did say that everyone here was attractive early. Like, Wraith, this would obviously be wrong, because he has, you know, inadequacy issues. And so you'd be like, no, it's okay, Wraith. Spirit would probably be all about like, yeah, well, no, not forced to. She likes you, she just doesn't admit it. So I don't know what Spirit, but okay. Not forced to. We want to be with her because we chose to. But do we say everyone is hot because she already did? Or do we say she's no bumpkin? I mean, I think that we actually, I mean, yeah, no, okay, never mind. I was thinking about, we agree with her. You looked up the white one and that's an Amanita. Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, death cap. I've been thinking about this too hard. We go back to the Huntress standby, agree with what she says. They are hot, you are correct. I was just like, okay, well, but she is a bumpkin and she calls herself one, but maybe you want to be like, oh, you're more than, no. Throw all of that overthinking. There is no overthinking with Huntress. There's no mind game. You agree with what she says. They're hot, aren't they? Who would you sleep with if you could? Oh, come on. Marry, hanky-panky, push off a cliff. Wraith, Trapper, Spirit. Huntress chuckles. The most deadly of mushrooms. That's... definitely killed Wraith because I'd probably kill him by accident anyways. Nearly smashed his head in just reaching for the salted lunch today. Hanky-panky with Spirit because she seems really bendy. Marry Trapper, unfortunately, because he's probably the only one who could survive in my cabin and make himself useful. In any scenario, I would be very upset. How about you? Kill them all! None of them are you, so they all have to go. Kill, kill, kill. Aw, she swoons a little. We're here! Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. No, I'm telling you, and I'm being honest here, you are the only one who can hear me. I don't believe you, narrator. I think you're lying. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. Oh, that's because it was? Oy, feels like it's been here a lot longer than that. It's so late the sun is already beginning to rise. You better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual error. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Getting to know the gang. The brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, it's the 4 types of people. Who's the psychotic bunny girl in your group? If you don't know, it's probably you. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date, see who Silver chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? Ooh, how round are we talking? Oh, not to eat hunt. No. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. And in no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Wraith, why don't you go first? You look like you'd hate that. Stop talking. Well, I don't know. I'd prefer to just tell Silver privately. I don't really know how that's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Silver? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's gonna be really special, the kind of thing where we'll really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And then maybe we can go on a real date. You think you're probably the psychotic bunny girl? Are you sure it's not the entire friend group? I'm not. If that's an option, I'm definitely going with that one. Aw, chat. You're all the psychotic bunny girl. Deep down inside, there's a psychotic bunny girl in everyone. Even me, it's trying to bust out right now. Actually, it's funny because I literally have a girl with bunny ears on my... Fiona's not psychotic. She's just, you know, Adventure Time crazy, but, you know, that's standard. Hey, you done over there? Is that it? All right, hit a spirit. Figuratively, damn it. Dwight, you've got to watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what these guys do all day. You at least want to specify which god you're going to be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then. Well, hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? It doesn't make sense when Trapper goes before Huntress. I mentioned that in Wraith's playthrough. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great! Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone.
What was that?
Nothing, go away. That's why it makes more sense when she's like, I'm planning on using Trapper's yacht. And then when he comes up, he's like, I'm planning on doing this and stay the hell away from my yacht. And boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it is primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already you're going to pick me. Confident and mysterious, I like it. Then time's up, everyone. Gosh, you're gonna need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all those swoon-worthy options so you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Did you forget to mention that the real treasure is the friendships you made along the way? Aww, they're like, we haven't made friends. They murder us, and then we revive, and they murder us, and I hate you. Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there is one more thing we have to do. No reality dating survival competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Wait, hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody the entire time, and I'm just finding out now? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Ooh, like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? Wait, you mean... That's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Is it gonna be... That's rude. Maybe they deserve to be killed and resurrected, pushing someone into a breakdown. Yeah, I mean... everyone here is stuck in hell. Sort of. Not an actual... I mean... as I explained in Spirit's Vigil, you're stuck in a hell, not the hell. The entity is having its way with everyone. It feeds off of killers as much as it feeds off of survivors. That's right. No, who's it gonna be? Why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's the classic reversal of fate? And it's gonna hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. And I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Ugh, if you got rid of Wraith, he might cry. And look, I am totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable. But he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you. What sociopath are you eliminating? Wraith, because there's an achievement. Like, I mean, there's an achievement for all of them. We did Spirit, eliminated Trapper, got an achievement. And we did Wraith, eliminate Spirit, get an achievement. Huntress, we know who we're eliminating. The achievement is peace out, Wraith. Look, I'm here, I'm horny, and I'm not really getting positive reinforcement from you, Wraithy Poo. Like, don't take this personally. It's just my opinion of who you, of you and who you are and what you're about deep down as a person and how I don't like it. Why are you such an asshole to Wraith every time? Like on Spirit, when you have to like keep dating Spirit and not give up the date. You are such an asshole to Wraith when you let him down. And then when I played as Wraith and Spirit tries to woo you, you're just like, no, you're a hypocrite. I'm going back to Wraith. You're not like that mean. Damn, the writers just fucking have it out for Wraith. You want some ointment for those burns? Oh, he needs a lot of ointment for his burns. Like, give me something, you know. It's a kiss, a wink, hold my hand. Finish telling me about the mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Or better yet, don't. Oh, it's harsh. It is harsh, man. Wraith rises taller than you've ever seen him and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. Wait, what exit? When you came here, I thought perhaps you'd be different. I don't know how my last bit of hope in humanity hadn't been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now. You are just like the rest of them. There is no hope of goodness here. The only thing I can do is try to escape. Or burn everything and everyone to the ground. He leaves. That was a pretty badass exit. I wasn't expecting that. Well, now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind. Because of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Silver when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with their own, mostly new, Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested, Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not the guilt. I mean knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you're gonna do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two, schedule. Wow, what a crazy way to end that day, am I right? An elimination? I don't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change. Yep, the pillow is still funny. I know I said some things when Silver kicked me to the curb, and I just want to say I'm embarrassed for how I acted. Not by what I said, though. I stand by it. I want everyone here to burn. How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If Silver's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. If Silver's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No. You're not a part of this. You don't get a confession. Nah, it's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget. School marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and I'm doing those private gigs over on IP Island. Oh, my dudes, you have got to come check it out. IP Island, it is dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. Yeah, I'm gonna tell everyone Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I am talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Oh, hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. Hey, don't you say it. Look, we get it. You are very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface! Oh, come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Silver. You too, narrator. Hey, I have a name, you know. Wait, you do? Yes! Oh, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with people. Is it my turn? What? No! No, it's not your turn! You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing that you're getting all wet. Oh, it's gonna smell like mildew. Rude. Okay, fine. Let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. You're checking. Check it? I was just looking for the bathroom. The bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. Oh, it's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What the hell does that mean? Oh, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional for literally every character in the game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. Ugh, this chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How is that even You know what? I don't even care. Okay, well, you two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade. Aw, you cheated on an algebra test once. Watching Wraith get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and seagulls, it's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so that I was never even born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, we're, gonna get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed, because going to bed means that eventually I will have to wake up. Yeah, oh, that's a weird way to end. What you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy, Seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. You gonna invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh.